Welcome back to Plant-Based Therapy. This week is my results for days 8 through 14 of the Chloeting Summer Shred Challenge. And I just wanted to say that this week was better than last week. I'm starting to notice little improvements. So because I'm big and I have problems with some of my joints, problems with my feet. I also have problems with balance, and that was probably one of my bigger challenges last week, trying doing the videos for the first week. I noticed that oh my gosh, my balance is so terrible. Some of the exercises I had trouble doing just because I would lose my balance quite easily. I noticed this week though, my balance is getting a lot better. Still not as good as I'd like for it to be, but it's an improvement. And because of that, I was actually able to do a few of the exercises a little bit better. My form was a little bit better. I was able to do more reps. I also noticed too that because I've been stretching, I make sure to stretch afterwards, my flexibility is getting better. So I notice little things like when I'm seated on the floor and I have to get up, I'm actually getting up a little bit easier. It's not as quite of a challenge. I still struggle from time to time getting, changing from, like, say, the stomach position to a tabletop position. That position is, it's a little bit more challenging for me to move around quickly. So I find that this week was a lot better. I was able to maneuver myself a little bit quicker, so I was able to get in a few more reps. And I also noticed that my form is a lot better. I'm able to, now that I'm kind of getting used to the exercises that she does with her videos and things like that, I'm really trying to concentrate now on the form, trying to do the exercise more correctly so that I can actually feel the muscles working. I'm trying to concentrate and squeezing those muscles when we're working them and things like that. So I've noticed a big improvement in that area. For my weight, I weighed in on Wednesday. I weigh in every Wednesday morning, and I weighed in on Wednesday at the same weight as I did last week. I was 188.8 pounds. So at first I was a little bit bummed by that, but I'm really not, because I also noticed this past week my muscles are getting stronger. So I think that the slight weight gain that I had, the couple pounds, I think it's from just building up muscle that I haven't used in such a long time. So I'm really not as bummed by the weight. I try not to focus on that anyways, but I just decided that I was going to try not to worry about that because I'm noticing so many other positive things. So I also noticed too this week, some of my clothes are fitting me differently. They're actually easier to get on. I have like a few baggy areas. I've noticed, like, in my calves, my legs are starting to thin down, even in my thighs. And that was one thing too, is in my measurements, well, you'll see down in the description, I have put my my left thigh is what I've been measuring, but I've been measuring the upper part where most of the weight is, my saddlebags. That was kind of the area that I chose to measure, just because I thought that you know, that was the largest part of my leg. So but since then I've noticed that my legs are slimming down, but that number, that part of my leg hasn't burned a whole lot of fat yet. So what I've noticed, what I decided to do was add a new metric. So I'm just measuring around my thigh as well, and I wished I had have thought to do that when I first started the challenge 2 weeks ago, so that I could see, because I know I would have lost some inches in my thighs too, because I see it. My thighs are slimming down, my pants are fitting me a little bit more baggy, just things like that. My ankles are coming back, which is really happy. But I've noticed a few other things too, like I noticed the fat on your back right below your bra, that's going down. I don't know about you other ladies, but I also have this, I call it side boob, but it's right here under your underarm, and it's like, it's the part that's covered by your bra, and I feel like that part has, I've had a lot of extra fat there, but I'm noticing that that is also going down as well. And I think if I remember correctly, you'll see down below, I measure about 1 inch to 2 inches below my my bra line. So and that's the area that I've been having, I also have trouble with. So I believe that metric is down this week, so I'm really pleased about that. But I'm just noticing a lot of little things, like also too in my arms, my skin is starting to tighten up again, so it doesn't feel quite as loose. And I'm really pleased that I'm noticing all of these changes. And the only thing I can think of with the weight, as far as why my scale number isn't any lower, is because I'm actually starting to build up some muscle. And it's funny because, like, when I do certain things or when I walk now, I feel like some of my ab muscles contracting, which I never really felt before. I know that's probably very embarrassing and awful to say, but I'm so very out of shape, and I have no muscles anywhere. Nothing is toned, so I feel like I'm starting from scratch. So I wanted to give you my results for this week. So this week I lost a total of 2.5 inches, and you'll see down below I put little arrows to signify which metrics actually dropped from since last week. So but total I lost 2.5 inches. So for the total of inch loss for this challenge, I've now lost 7.5 inches, and most of that 4 3/4 inches I've lost from just my stomach and my hip area. So and you'll see I'm also posting after pictures, and you can tell in my after pictures that I've also I'm starting to slim down. It's only really that you can see the most on the side picture, but I do show some slimming down, but I can see it, I can feel it. So I'm really excited that this is working so well. I do wish that scale number would come down a little bit, but I'm really not going to worry about that. I'm just really pleased that I'm still losing a lot of inches. And I notice my metabolism is starting to get better, because when I start to get hungry or if I'm thirsty, I start to get hot flashes. And it's not menopause. So I do know that that my metabolism is speeding up and it's getting better, and I know the exercise is helping, and I'm really enjoying her program. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what these next 2 weeks, what the last 2 weeks are going to look like. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. If you like this video, I would really appreciate your support by hitting the like button and hitting the subscribe with the notification bell. And if you are in the mood to, please give me a comment, anything that you would like to share that might be beneficial for me or other members in the community. Thank you so much for watching.